Hi everybody and welcome back to Clint-On-Aquatics. Well, today I decided that this old Nano tank desperately needs a whole redo. I've already removed the rocks that are in there. They were covered in algae, they weren't really that decorative. It looked nice, but the moss that I had added to them in order to make them look somewhat presentable and really kind of fit a nice layout had just become eaten over with moss. Just completely eaten over, not moss, algae. Lots of string algae, lots of hair algae. Not my favorite little bits of, short surface algae that I love so much. But just straight up string algae, just nasty pestilence. So, I've already ripped those out. Next thing I guess I'm going to do is start moving plants. Alright, so one of the first things I've laid out here is, I don't know if you can get a really good shot of this, but I just have a little dish that I use my trimmings of dwarf baby tears, and I just let it all kind of sit out on that. Some nice good substrate with soil, planted with ferts. Basically I just put my clippings in there, leave it out, and clippings grow, get more bushy, and then they become reusable plants. What we're going to do right now, we're going to take our forceps and we're going to start removing these little clusters of dwarf baby tears. It's already growing out there, just kind of be nice and gentle. Yeah, it's going to kick up a lot of bulb, but look at that root structure. Look at that. See, this is some very well-rooted plants. I kind of give that dip, 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 dip. With tiny plants like these, you really want to make sure you're being delicate. Treat it nice and easy. Just gonna put that right in there. Oh yeah, nice. Gonna get up these other little bits. Boop. Boop. This little boop. Gone forever. Oops. And for this next little bit, I'm just basically going to go in. Got some super duper red Ludwigia. Look how beautifully red all that is. Just, probably can't see it because of glare, but it's beautiful. Either way, every plant is beautiful in their own right. And I'm going to grab this other one here. Nice and gently. Now this is the Ludwigia is normally a stem feeding plant, or column feeding plant. So, I don't know how well you can see it against that glare, but there are some really tiny roots that just sprout out all over the base of the plant. Next I'm going to go after some of this AR Mini here. This is also a very delicate plant. And some of it has just begun sitting off little side shoots. Oh wow, look at that roots. Look at that. 4 inches of root. Nice. Put this in the same little spot as all the other red plant. Grab this one. There you go. Ooh, this one's got, let's see if I can't figure out which one's the mother plant here. Maybe. Look at that, I got 4 plants. That all kind of grew out of one plant. I can't even tell which one the mother plant is anymore. Look at all this. Great. Oh, surprise plant. I'm just gonna throw this one, sure. You know, guys, I almost forgot that, Disco's, dinner time. What usually you do when I feed this tank, all the other fish get this cube of, brine shrimp or bloodworms. Tonight's gonna be brine shrimp night. Just throw that in there. And they'll go crazy for that here in a moment. And then for Disco, on the other side of the tank, little cube of beef heart. It's kind of halfway thawed. It's kind of the way he likes it though. So I'll just kind of toss that on in there. Yep, Dick the shark's gonna go after it. Gil also will go after it. But yeah, it's just part of my normal feeding routine. Yes, I also use the feeder minnows. But to make sure he gets good vitamins and regular nutrition. Hey, you know, feeder fish don't solve everything. Even if you do feed them nutrition, foods and all that. Still to make sure that your predator is still getting all the things they need. But yeah, there we go. Look at him go. Run around there. Hey buddy. No, you just want food? Okay. Find it. Go get it, boy. And now at this point, basically right before I do my water change, I'm just gonna grab other little bits of debris. Oh, come on now. Little bits of decorations and whatever else. Hardscape materials have broken off over the time and all that fun stuff. I'm just gonna kind of try to get most of that out. Little catappa leaf. These things are great for any kind of bettas, you know. Yeah, I might as well. Pull them all out, plenty more. They're great for betta. Catappa leaves add tannins to the water. You know, they're also known as Indian almond leaves, IAL. Yeah, they're just a really good source of tannins. Alright, now it's time to, well, yeah, get rid of all this nastiness. Oh yeah. Suck up all that gross. You know, this is actually just a bunch of collected mold from over the years. I've had this tank for a very, very long time. Originally, it was the private housing for my male, Billy, first one I ever bred. Billy was what I call Walmart Gold. He ended up, you know, being sold as a common veil tail, which he was a veil tail. Don't get me wrong, but basically what I found out really shortly after was that Billy had some kind of strange giant mutation. So I basically had a king betta by accident
before king betta really became a big thing. That's why most of my line are all, well, let's face it, they're huge. They're way bigger than they should be. Alright, so yeah, this tank is very nasty still. So I'm gonna clean it down with a bunch of Windex, some sponge wipes, vinegar, distilled water, etc. Notice that I am keeping the substrate that's been there forever wet. I'm not gonna do my best to not contaminate it, but yeah, I can clean this. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, this tank is very nasty still. So I'm gonna clean it down with a bunch of Windex, some sponge wipes, vinegar, distilled water, etc. Notice that I am keeping the substrate that's been there forever wet. I'm not gonna do my best to not contaminate it, but yeah, I can clean this. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about. Yeah.